Hello, this is my voice, and I'm going to be narrating this particular video, because as some people have told me, it's difficult to read my annotations and watch the video at the same time. I don't know why, because you've got two eyes, you might as well use both of them.
3, 2, 1.
Anyway, here we are on Badwater. I joined the server a few seconds too late to get a full charge. Fortunately for me, I'm using the kritz. Kritz charges faster than your standard Uber, but instead of giving you invincibility, it gives you 100% critical hits. Now, first thing I'm going to do is come over here and heal this guy up. While you're healing people who are hurt, your kritz charges faster. Same with the normal Uber, but with a kritz healing hurt people, you can get it in 30 seconds. That guy was a spy. Wanna know how I knew he was a spy? He had to jump over that dispenser. You see somebody on your team have to jump over that dispenser, and they're not the person who built it, they're a spy. Alright, the medic next to me is going to deploy his kritz. So I'm going to keep mine even though there's that heavy medic there right there. This guy's another spy. I tried to get him before he got to our snipers, but sometimes it doesn't work out. Anyway, I'm going to pick the demo for my first charge. Demos are probably the best ones to kritz because crit grenades and crit stickies do a lot of damage. Furthermore, after you lay the stickies, they stay kritzed even when the charge is done. So you give it to a demo, even if there's nobody around after he uses the first two grenades, you can throw out a bunch of crit stickies, and they'll be there for later on. After demos, you'll probably want soldiers for your crit buddies. Crit rockets and crit shotguns are pretty powerful, and soldiers got enough health that they don't have to worry about not having the invulnerability. Heavies are good too, just be careful that they can get sniped or backstabbed or what have you, but the fact that the heavies don't have to reload is really good to choose to charge. You generally don't want to uber pyros because even though they don't have to reload, it takes a certain range for them to be effective. If they're not close to their targets, they won't be able to do anything. And if you see a kritz pyro, you're probably going to get out of his way. And here's another situation where we've got, 3 people moving in on the cart. So I'm going to charge this demo, go run in there, load a few things up, lay down a few traps, and a spy's going to run in here. I can tell this guy's a spy because the bubble above his head says he's at full health. But if I look at him, it says he's at half health. Now I'm going to try and kill him with my ubersaw. And it's going to take 7 hits. The 7th hit being a crit before he finally dies. I don't know how to feel about that. I guess that's the advantage of the dead ringer being far more durable. Basically, the first hit you take, you only take 10% of the damage. So if you take it and then constantly switch it on and on, you can avoid taking a whole bunch of hits. I personally prefer the cloak and dagger because being permanently invisible to me is more important than having, get out of damage retard. Now here comes a spy coming up. I don't know what exactly makes them look like an ubered color. It's not being ubered by anybody. I'm guessing it's some sort of graphical glitch because if you look at them while they're doing that, it'll say disguised as enemy. Whereas normally they'll say disguised as enemy something, enemy pyro, enemy medic, enemy etc. I also don't know why I'm still on fire because I'm not taking damage. Again, I'm going to go with graphical glitch. Hopefully these will be ironed out by Valve sooner or later. But not my concern really. Basically, if you see a spy who looks like he's ubered, he's definitely going to be on the other team unless he's got a medic following him around. So come in here and make sure there aren't any dead ringer spies hanging about. And I see we've got about a minute left. As you'll remember, it takes a minute to charge the Uber, or charge the kritz. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it here, even though there's not many guys on the card, and give it to the demo and let him throw out a few traps. That way I'll have enough time to charge another one before the end of the map. Remember, you only get the ×2 charging bonus if you're charging people who are hurt, or if you're charging people who don't have an overheal going on. Just a quick note, the normal Uber, I've mentioned that it takes longer. It takes 80 seconds to get the normal charge, so 40 seconds to get the charge at twice speed. Oh, look at that, I've caught on fire again. Go ahead and put him in here and heal. In case you're wondering, the medigun, it heals you at a rate of 24 hit points per second, while the dispenser heals for 20 per second. So technically the medic heals more, but then the dispenser can heal more than one person at the same time. Medigun also helps if you've been hurt for a long period of time. If you've been hurt for over 15 seconds, it triples the healing speed. Anyway, we're about done. If you've touched the cart in the last 30 seconds, it'll go to overtime, which means you've got 5 seconds to push it in. And every time you touch it, it resets those 5 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and throw the Uber. That'll take out the person on the cart, prevent anyone else from being able to get to it, because it lasts for 10 seconds and you only have 5. And that's what you get victory. I tie for second, same number of points as a sniper, and I lose to a spy. Kind of embarrassing, but the spy and the sniper are both really good, so no worries.